You got the correct answer. Can, correct. Okay, guys, let's see how this works. The first part of this question, very straightforward. 6p6, you get 720. Then the next part is find how many of these 6-digit numbers are even. Let's think about it logically first without answering the question. If I impose an extra condition into my question, will my number be greater or lower than 720? With no restriction in 720, right? With an extra restriction, higher or lower? It has to be lower because my full number only 720 numbers. Sometimes if you get a wrong calculation, you get a bigger number, you know you should be wrong already. This is one thing you guys should look out for. If your next answer here was like 860 or whatever, doesn't make sense. My full combination only 720. Okay? So to get even numbers, I have to start with the same 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? But must end with either 4 or end with 6 only. These are my conditions, right? In any case, if I start with 4, I have left with 5p5. 5p5, and then end with 6 also, 5p5. So in other words, it is 5p5 times 2, or in other words, 2p1. Okay? And then this answer will give me 240. All right? Then the third question, greater than 500,000. So greater than 500,000, I will start with like this one, and then at the end here, doesn't matter, right? The other 5 digits. So, okay. Oh, sorry, 9. 9. 9. Greater than 500,000, 500,001 already greater than 500,000. So I can start off with 5, and then the other numbers at the back with no restriction yet is the same right now also, 5p5. 5p5, 5p5, 5p5. So in this case here, my answer is 5p5 times 4, or in other words, 4p1. All right? Now, if you want to be very specific with the working, the specific working is because here is 4p1, okay? Because I got 4 numbers to choose from, and then only 5p5. So it's 4p1 times 5p5, which equals to 480. But for me, I won't write 4p1 now. I'll just straight away write, because I know there are 4 times. So I'll just put times 4. Okay? The last part, like I said, to list down every scenario greater than 500,000 and even number. Okay, I would do it like this. 5 start off, and then 4 numbers in the middle, and either end with 4 or 6. Start off with 6, 4 numbers in the middle can only end with 4, not 6. Use one time. Then 7, 4, and 6. 9, also 4 and 6. When doing it this way, guys, how many more numbers do I have to choose in the middle? 4p4. So my full working right now is 4p4 times 2p1 times, not 4p1, times 3 only. Because this doesn't work. Now, I will highlight this in a different color. This is the special condition, right? Whereas this, and this is the same. So it's 4p4 times 2p1, then times 3. This 3 here. And then only 4p4. So this number plus 4p4 to give me my final answer of 168.
Why my answer so 奇怪 one? No, it's like I the function is completely different, but I don't know how I got the same answer.
That's why I say in this case, because you got 6 numbers and we're choosing all 6. If it was 7 numbers, you choose 6, right? Your answer sure wrong already.
No, so for list out all the values
guys, I strongly advise you guys learn to list it down like this. This for me is the dumb way, but it will definitely work 100% of the time again. Okay, and of course, don't mistakenly straight away times 4 here and lose this part lah. What's casing? 这个不是 case 1 case 2 3, or 4. Just everyone label it slightly different, but actually it's the same thing, isn't it? Case 1 is start with 5, either end with 4. Oh, then it's case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, 5, 6, 7, like that, is it? I don't know if that's what you're thinking.
No, I don't know how I get times 3 plus 4 people. I just
Times 3 plus 4 people. Times 3 again, why times 3? This times 3 is from 1, 2, 3 scenarios that are same. You start with 5, either end with 4 or 6. You start with 7, you either end with 4 or 6. You start with 9, you either end with 4 or 6. That's why it's 3 of these. Okay? Whereas you start with 6, you can only end with 4. It's not times 4, ma. It's not, ma. So I have to add a separate one. This is literally from here. Anyone else not sure on this? Didn't get this part? I tell you guys, if you guys learn to list down like this, right? Sure, okay one. Statistics in your maths also sure good one. Just list down correctly. Okay? Now guys, I'm going to let you guys try this last question on your own. Please go back and attempt it. And if you guys can, do combination on your own also. We can discuss this next week. Okay? Then next week in class, I will give you guys a different work. Oh, wait. I'll do this together with you guys in class next week. Okay? Can, guys? You guys can do combination at home alone or not? Can, okay? So your homework for today is up until page 55 before the past year questions in your permutation and combination worksheet.
Can say a question again.
总之就是 before past year paper,
Can I just do a
past year questions.
Can I do a finish?
Okay, this guy don't like to follow instruction, eh? You're behaving like Gabriel.
Influence what?
You're behaving like Gabriel.
Influence.
Okay, guys, that's it for today.
The mentor will influence the student. Are you here? You not here?